What is up, Alternation? Welcome back. We're here in the man cave again. Fortunately, the weather is garbage outside. We had a little cold front come through last night. Super windy, raining, cold. So here we are, nice, dry, and warm. We're going to take that opportunity to give the boat some attention, a little love. And when I say attention, I mean storage. So tackle storage, tackle organization, things, of that nature. We really need it because I hate digging around for things, and I'm pretty OCD when it comes to keeping things where they go. Let's jump right into it. So what we have here is the G3 Sportsman 1710. Can you see that? Yeah, there you go. G3 Sportsman 1710. And I really enjoy this boat. Did a bunch of different brands from Ranger to Tracker, Express, all of them. This is the one I like the most, so we went with it. But one of the main reasons is the way the storage is set up. So this boat is set up a little different than the others. It has these giant compartments in the front, big rod box in the middle, and on the back here you have two storage compartments on either side, and then you have the live well right in the middle, and of course your battery box and whatnot in the back. Yeah, so like I said, there's lots and lots of storage here. These back boxes, I don't use a whole lot. I probably should, but I'm thinking what I'm going to do with those is it's going to be one for passenger and one for driver or captain, whatever you want to call them. And these will be like personal boxes, wallets, jackets, things like that we want to bring. What I want to do is I want to stick to these front boxes here for all my tackle. So what I'm thinking is, you can see it's kind of messy there, but what I want to do is I want to do a box for hard baits, and I want to do a box for soft plastics. So, and then of course in the middle I have my rod storage, I have my throw buoy, different things like that, other stuff that you're going to need. Sometimes I'll throw some waters or something in there, but there's also ample storage underneath the seats here. Right now it's just life jackets, some bottles of water, a couple things, but it actually flips up on either side, and that's normally just, miscellaneous items. But yeah, we have some new boxes. We're going to be relabeling everything. We're going to be organizing nice and neat. Let me run over to this other side, show you this other box. Here on this side, right now we just kind of have, all kind of stuff kind of thrown out in there. It's kind of a mess. Like I said, it's not very organized. But I want to do a side for hard plastics, a side for soft plastics, and just organize everything, man. Just get it all nice and neat, labeled, easy to find, easy to see what you're doing. Some of this stuff is kind of labeled, a little bit, jig, chatterbaits. But like, I really want to break it all down and have everything specifically where it goes. That way when it's, time to grab stuff, you're on the water, man, you just grab it. But I got tons of boxes that I picked up, and we're going to start cleaning this mess up. Let's get it. So as you can clearly see, it's a lot of stuff. It doesn't look like much what's in the box, but it's loaded down, man. There's a lot of stuff that is stored in those two areas. So what I'm gonna do now is go through everything, like I said, piece by piece, man. I'm gonna pick it out. Buzz baits, where they go, skirts, extra stuff, material, string. All right, let's organize it. I pretty much got everything organized, organized if that's what you want to call it, by kind of category, right? So my soft plastic stuff, a lot of that's here, my worms, a lot of that stuff that's going to be associated with the soft plastic stuff's on this side. Got some Cinetract and a few other things. My boxes to reorganize and split all this up for my crawfish, creature-based different things. I have my skirt material, punch rigs, spinnerbait skirts, jig skirts, all that material's there. I got my spinnerbaits, buzz baits, that stuff back there. And then the rest of my hard stuff, I got some plugs, I got some crankbaits, and inside the bait coffin right there is a lot of just miscellaneous things, man, like square bills, different things like that. So now that I kind of got it it broken up into the areas. I'm just gonna pick one side and roll with it. So I'm gonna start with the soft plastic side. I got a new box for my weights. I outgrew this one. It's kind of cluttered. So the Z-Rust, gonna go ahead and do that. You know what? As a matter of fact, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna take the hooks and put all of my hook stuff in the new Z-Rust box. Put all my weight stuff in this older Plano box. Keep my hooks and whatnot from rusting. Smart stuff there. But yeah, so far so good. Gonna continue trucking along. Tip, when you have a lot of hooks that are just kind of scattered and strewn about, I like to save them on like a safety pin here. So that way in your box, they're nice and organized. See that? Nice and organized. I really enjoy doing that. So that's just a little tip for you guys. Okay, so we're about halfway done. We got this stack of goods here. All the soft plastic stuff has been organized, relabeled, nice and neat, ready to go in the box. Got the box cleaned. Gonna be the soft plastic box. But the rest, I think we're gonna wait and do tomorrow. Yeah, maybe the next day, I don't know. It's a lot. We still got all of this left. It's quite a bit. I think that we're gonna call it quits for today. I think that's enough. We did good. Yeah, so we'll start up again mañana. All right, guys, here we go. Day 2 of the tackle and boat organization project. We got most of the soft plastic stuff taken care of yesterday. Got it all stacked up. We're gonna work on the hard stuff today. So we got, jerk baits, deep divers, top waters, square bill, swim baits, all the hard body stuff. And then we'll move over into spinner baits, jigs, buzz baits, that type of stuff. So there's a lot of it, right? It's just, and I say a lot, I don't have nowhere near what some people have. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and organize it by category. Cranks, I'll do, all my deep cranks in one box, medium cranks in another, and I'll have my square bills and stuff. The bait coffin, I really like, keep a lot of my lipless, my square bills, stuff like that in there. So a lot of that's probably gonna stay, but I'm gonna weed through. I'll have me a top water box for plugs, whopper ploppers, other hard body baits and whatnot. But yeah, day 2, let's get it. All right, that's everything. Bait coffin is empty. So I'm gonna continue putting all of this stuff in the bait coffin just because I like it like that. I mean, the bait coffin is an awesome box. It's easy to grab, do your thing. I'm just gonna separate everything where it's nice, I guess, easy to sort and figure out. So I'll have like, a row for square bills, a row for lipless, and so on and so forth. Got, some poppers, some spoons, some frogs, square bills, a lot of lipless. So let's put them in there where they go. So the bait coffin is just that, a bait coffin. Tons of assorted stuff, but it's nice and neat now. Everything's organized. I got my square bills, I got all my lipless cranks, my frogs on this row, then I got all my top water, my poppers on this row. And I got some miscellaneous spoons and stuff. I don't really fish those a lot, so just got those tucked over here. You can't see that in the corner. But yeah, that's perfect. Works perfect. Cool. So now we're gonna move on over to spinner baits. So I'm not a big fan. I tried these lay down boxes. Not a fan of them at all. Everything gets all tangled and kinked up. Going back to the big mouth box, flambeau box. It's a little easier to use, a little easier to sort through. The dividers just stand up in there. Pretty simple, like that. And then the baits sit nice and neat. So let's get everything in here. So I got it pretty much full with the spinner baits. I got a couple extras, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this box for both buzz baits and spinner baits because I don't think I really need 2 of them right now. Maybe later. Then we're going to roll into buzz baits. So we'll go ahead and put those in there too, and hopefully have enough room. We'll see. Looks like I was wrong. I have a lot more than I thought. And for now it'll work. It's kind of cluttered, but we'll go ahead and mark this box for spinnerbaits, and I'll pick up another box just for buzzbaits, and we'll have 2 of them because I don't like how cluttered it is. They get all tangled when you're pulling them out and stuff, but for now, it'll work. All right, so we're getting close. We're down to jigs and material making, so like skirt material, jig material, that type of stuff is the leftovers, which is over here. You can't really see it, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull all this out, kind of sort it up a little bit, and see exactly how I'm gonna do this, because to be honest with you, I really don't know. I'm not a big fan of this box either. It's the same one that I used for the spinnerbaits. I mean, it works, but like I said, not a big fan, so let me get everything out of here and I'll see what I'm gonna do with it. So, like I said, not a whole lot of love for this box, but it'll work for now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and separate it. I got my chatterbaits, I got my swim jigs here, and then I got my football jigs and whatnot here. So I'm just gonna separate them by style, and a lot of these need to be re-skirted. Thank goodness I got tons of material. I haven't fished them in a while, so that's definitely gonna be something coming up soon. Have some new skirts made. I got plenty of material, like I said. So, but yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and organize them as it is, and we'll roll with that for now. Alright guys, last but not least, skirt making materials. And I tell you what, there's no shortage of them. I have boxes and boxes of all different types, colors, styles to make my own skirts for my spinnerbaits, jigs, chatterbaits, swim baits, all that stuff. So a lot of this does not get put in the boat. A lot of this has its own spot here in the man cave, because that's where most of that takes place. I do have a box where I keep some built to bring out on the water. I keep it in the boat with me in case I lose a skirt, tear up a skirt, you know, decide I want to change a color, whatever. Lose my favorite color and need to retie one right quick, I can do so. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna organize everything by color, of course, because that's the easiest way to keep up with it. And then I will put what I need in the boat. See, like here's a box of built skirts, bunch of built skirts, different colors, punch skirts, spinnerbait skirts, jig skirts, different ones. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and separate my boxes, and I'm going to have my built box for in the boat, and then the rest will go in the man cave here. So let's get to sorting. All right, so here we are. From the mess we had before to this. I like it. It looks good. I'm gonna have soft plastics and terminal tackle on this side of the boat, and I will have all of my hard baits, spinner baits, jerk baits, all that stuff on this side of the boat. Easy access. Everything's labeled, as you can see. Super simple to find. Yeah, I mean, don't tell my wife, but now that everything's organized, there's room for a lot more. All right, we'll go ahead and start with all the soft stuff. This over out the way where I can grab it. That lid opened up. Let's see how this all fits. Big boxes. There's a couple different ways we can do this. We can stand them up like this. We can take these and stand them up like this. I like that. And then terminal tackle. We can read our labels. Looks good. And then other materials that may or may not be needed at some point or another. I think it fits pretty good. What do you think? Let's get the hard bait stuff in. See if we can organize it and make it fit pretty good. Fits pretty good if I have to say so myself. I like it. All right, guys, so just a quick recap. We got our hard baits, or soft baits, I'm sorry. Soft baits on this side, see that? We got our rod box here in the middle with a few other goodies and whatnot. It's a giant rod box. Can fit all my rods in there and plus extra gear. And then on this side, we have all the hard baits. So everything fits pretty good there. And then on this side of the boat, we have the driver's personal storage. And then, of course, live well. And then on this side of the boat, we'll have the passenger's personal storage. So all in all, I mean, I think it worked out pretty well. Everything fits perfect. We got plenty of room for everybody. Got a few more little projects I'm gonna do to help with the storage and whatnot in the boat. Extra rod storage, stuff for strapping on the decks and whatnot. Also, I'm gonna have a spot I wanna rig up for the co-angler, or, you know, whoever's with you, passengers' rods and stuff. So that's some more projects that are coming along. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Not a whole lot going on, just a little organization. Like I said, I like things neat. I like things where they go. If you have any questions, comments, whatever, things that you think could be better, put them down below. I mean, I'm definitely open for opinions and whatnot. But yeah, that's it, man. Till next time, catch you later.